Good. Now for another subject of life is too hard. I can't do it. I don't want to work. It's too much. Yeah, these are the little bitches that complain on the internet but live in America. Let's get to it. Alright, first off, you're a little immature kid, a little immature brat. Alright, that's the first thing. I don't care about what any influencer told you. I don't care what your bitch ass parents told you. I don't care what the wackest, dumbest people in the world, liberals and the Dems. Alright, I don't care what none of them told you. Okay? You are a loser. Straight up. You're a loser. You want to live in the most expensive country, but you don't want to work. Then get your punk ass out of this country, bitch, and go over to like Nigeria or something, or you go to like the slums of Venezuela or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, live in Mexico. You don't have to worry about the government controlling you over there. You don't have to worry about the police. You don't have to worry about criminals. But you do have to worry about the Mexican drug cartel that controls the police, the government, the whole damn country. Yeah. So, the reason I say this, everyone's free to do what you want in this world. You know? But it comes to a point where you got to really look at yourself and say, wow, I'm an immature, annoying little brat. And I'm pissing off and aggravating everybody on the internet. That's what you need to do. I'm tired of you crybaby ass people. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Chick, I don't give a fuck how bad your life was. I don't care if people died in your family and your friends died and then the cops were mistreating you because they were racist, and then you went homeless because, you know, things were too hard and you had to really be out there with crackheads and prostitutes and things were so real in life, and like, you know, no one came to your rescue to help you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody is so bad and you're the victim. Bro, I don't give a damn about what happened with you. I don't care, like, chick, dude, it doesn't matter. When I say bro, I'm talking about anybody. I don't care what happened to you, yo. You are not important. If everyone died in your family right now, you are not important. So what? Not so what, like it's like, yeah, they should have died. Like, nigga, move on. That's life. That's what happens. People die. You get depressed. So every single time some delusional bitch in this world gets depressed, what are we all supposed to do? Come to their rescue and make life easier for them? Bro, I went to jail before, bro. For a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I've been beat up by the cops, arrested by the cops. Bro, called the word nigga by white people. Bro, like, everything happened to me. Chicks talking crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. For real, bro. Like, I try to go get a job and they don't hire me, man, because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's like a lot of stuff that happens. You know what I'm saying? Let me think of some other bad thing. My dad wasn't there. And when he did come around in my life, he beat the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but like, I don't hold nothing against you, Dad, because I'm a strong nigga and I be beating the hell out of these people in the world now that be thinking that they tough. Now, bro, I've been through all of that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people die before in this world. I was involved in hurting people. So, to get this little idea in your head, right, that only you, out of everybody else in this whole world, is important, and the government and God and the community and everybody needs to care about you because you're going through something. because you can't find a job because you're not trying hard enough. I don't care. Oh, I applied to over 100 jobs. So what, nigga? So what? When do we get to a point in life where we say, hey, once we try, we just give up? That's why you guys are losers. That's why I'm winning and you're losing. I'm dead serious. Like, I have an eBay business right now. I'm a power seller. I sell over 10 things a day. Every day. So I'm financially set. I have a job. A good job. I'm not going to tell you where because I don't want you, like, you know what I'm saying, report me or anything. So at the end of the day, right? The reason you losers don't want to work in America is because you're a loser. You're a lazy loser. Don't let anyone make you feel that you're right. Don't believe these people that are just trying to soup your head up. Oh yeah, I feel you, man. The way this job market is, they're racist, they're discriminatory, they're misogynistic, right? You dumb bitch feminist. Right? So at the end of the day, right? You got a bunch of immature kid brats in adult bodies that cry and complain about things that they're supposed to do in this world as an adult. Let me ask something. I gotta break up some bud. Y'all little hoes made me mad. Alright. Adam and Eve were the first people on this in this world, right? First people, right? That means that nobody created nothing for them. God only created the heavens, the earths, the plants, the animals. At least the cavemen even had pieces of rock to, like, you know, they're in caves. They could, bro. The cavemen never complained. They kept doing their thing and invented the wheel and different things. The Native Americans had nothing. And I'm that, so I can tell you. My Cherokees, the Native Americans, they had nothing. They didn't complain. They survived. Bro, the Jews were sent to a concentration camp and they never gave up. They still was going the hardest they could, no matter what. So, all these, you know, Warren Buffett's, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying, Elon Musk. They all had failures in life. Don't think that they just overnight just became successful. They didn't. And you're an idiot. You don't read books. You know what I'm saying? You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. So at the end of the day, you don't read books. You don't sit here telling me, oh no, how do you know that, bro? Because I study on them. That's why I look up to them. That's why I started eBay business. I look up to these people and say, yo, that's what I want to do. I want to be a business mind person and do something. I done been through hell, bro. Like being at a job, bro. Like, and they get rid of me for no reason. There's a thing out in Pennsylvania where if a job could fire you and don't have to give you a reason. That's a law out here. So when you see losers, what it shows is they didn't have good parenting. Their parents wasn't ish. That's why they're talking dumb. You know what I'm saying? And looking dumb and crying like a little kid. Like, just imagine, right? Just imagine, like, our ancestors, right? If they cried and complained like these bitches that get on the internet every day. Oh, work is so hard. We shouldn't have to work to live. Nigga, what are you, stupid? Read the Bible, nigga. Ever since Adam and Eve, people were working. What are you talking about? And don't even hit me with the, how do you know that? Because I'll give you the verse. Bro, everybody was working. You're the only lazy idiot that acts like a 5-year-old. And not even 5. Because 5, you're not even supposed to work. Bro, you remind me of like all y'all niggas, chicks, whatever, y'all remind me of like 11-year-old, 12-year-old little brat. That's like, oh, I don't want to work, but I want to take up space with my stinking ass out in America. Is that what you think? So you live out here, right? You live in America, right? And you don't work. What does that mean? Let me tell you, ignorant people, imbeciles, that means that all the intelligent people like me, hard workers like me, that means we have to work all the jobs. Does that sound fair to you? Doesn't. So when you're complaining like the little hoe you are, so, and I hope I offend you, by the way. That's why I'm saying this. 'Cause I know people, oh, John, don't you want followers or whatever? Bro, y'all are going to follow me no matter what I say. So at the end of the day, I'm going to keep saying it. I'm real. That's why people follow me, because I don't care about followers. I care about what's real. And I'm speaking the truth. That's why I'm a motivational speaker in my hood. Yeah. So, all right, let's put it like this. I'm trying to say it to make sense with y'all. Just imagine, right? Imagine this. There's a bunch of losers on the internet, right? That say, hey, that's ridiculous that I have all these resources and amenities and all this stuff from people that did work hard in this world to provide this for us. The reason my bitch ass is talking on the internet because someone invented the internet and made it. The reason I'm on my phone because someone made iPhone or Android. The main reason I'm complaining because America gave you, once again, gave you the right for free speech, when they really should have did what the people did back in the day and slapped the hell out of one of y'all. So at the end of the day, just imagine, right? A bunch of losers, delinquents, idiots, imbeciles get on the internet and say, I shouldn't have to work. So that let's say that's a percentage of 50%, right? I'm just giving like just the math, like if just an example. If it was 50%, so that means that if the 50% that didn't want to work, that means what, the other 50% that does work has to cover everything. They got to build everything. They got to take care of everything. They got to keep America running while you sit on your lazy ass in America and don't. Is that how it's supposed to be? You just come some communist, some socialist. You just say, hey, I don't want to work anymore, even though I'm in America and everyone's providing everything for me, everything I own, from the seat I sit on with my fat stinking ass to go get on the internet to talk about this. Y'all sound stupid. I can't. Listen. I can't stand people in the 2000s. If you were born in the 2000s. Not even just that. There's some people late 90s, like, it's this immature way. If the natives gave up, there wouldn't be a generation out here of that. There wouldn't be people, doing farm work and stuff that they did. If Elon Musk said, hey, this is too hard, I don't want to make it. You don't have electric cars now. If Bill Gates said, hey, you know what? I'm too lazy. I don't want to work anymore. It's too hard. You wouldn't have a computer to be on. And don't bring up other people that made other brand of computers. You know what I mean? If all of them gave up and didn't want to make computers, you wouldn't have one, because you guys are so freaking stupid and idiots. You don't even go to college most of the time and you're just dumb. So you wouldn't make a computer. Only thing you do is take drugs, look for attention on the internet, and talk shit. So what do you really contribute to America? Nothing. You just sit on your stupid ass every day and get on the phone to talk shit and make dumb videos. You don't contribute to nothing. You're not these construction people out here building buildings and things. You're not the people in the office and the politics that are making sure America's safe. You're not doing nothing. You're sitting there on your lazy ass and complaining about everything while everyone works around you. Real talk, if it's too hard for you in America and you don't want to work, take your little stupid goofy looking ass and walk the fuck out of America. Get away from us. We don't need you here. Straight up. Tired of these people complaining and then no one fucking shoots your dumb ass or whatever from the government or something because you're just an annoyance to the world. Bunch of goofy ass, annoying ass people. It's not even like, just stupid, just annoying people. You ever have like a mosquito that keeps irritating your skin and your ear? You keep smacking them, you smacking your head, you're trying to kill the thing. That's how I feel about y'all. Every time you get on there, another fucking mosquito that's just annoying to hear. If it's not some bitch ass feminist that no one wants talking shit about how she's the best in the world and how she deserves the best, but never has got that for over 30 years, and she's still looking for that. Or if it's some dumbass dude that's supposed to be tough, but he acts like a little bitch. I don't want to work. It's too hard for me. The most goofiest people be on the internet nowadays. I don't want to pay my rent because it's too much. Then move your bitch ass out and live in the street and fucking die of hypothermia and things. Oh yeah, you don't want to think about that, right? Because you're so used to America just giving you everything, right? So now when you really got to think, like, damn, if I really did not have anything, I wouldn't have anything. I don't feel bad for none of you, and I hope all of you that complain about these type of things, I hope you go broke, homeless, and stay in the street, or move out the freaking country. Be like these little idiot liberals that thought Trump was a bad president and thought that they would leave, and then they thought that they could go to other countries, right? And they're gonna give them free immunity, and they're gonna do all this. They're gonna give them resources over there. They're gonna give them housing. They're gonna be so nice. Them dumbasses is all locked up in a camp, like a concentration camp, some type of camp. That's where they're all at, waiting to see what happens. And you know what's gonna happen? They already said that only time we look out for people like that is if you're running from a country that's dangerous, and they don't consider America dangerous. So a bunch of goofy liberals as usual. I'm gonna move. Like 1% of America gives a fuck about y'all. Nobody cares. Like no one's gonna cry and say, hey yo, a bunch of liberals left. Man, I can't believe it. This is so sad. We got to get them back. Oh, let's talk about the feminist. Oh, a bunch of feminists don't want to mess with guys anymore. Wow, let's get them back. Bro, nobody cares. Nobody cares about y'all. There's too many people that think you're important in this world. You're not. I'm not important. But I'm talking, right? That's what people do. They talk about reality of dumbasses like y'all that think that you're superior to reality. And this is what it is every single time. Every single time. First they were complaining about, and it's like, it's always bitch ass people. Like little goofy, immature, annoying dumbasses. Those are the only people that complain on the internet. If they're not complaining about men not approaching, if they're not complaining about the taxes are too high, if they're not complaining about the gas is too high, if they're not complaining about they're sick of working, if they're not complaining about they got to get sent in the draft to help out America, since that's how it's been since it was built. But with so many people are so lazy and feminized that everyone acts like a little hoe and a little kid, and they're going back to their 5-year-old age. Well, like people, they complain about anything. They complain about the president, like the president's gonna say, hey, I'm leaving office now because you guys are complaining about me. Bro, like, don't y'all get it? From the LGBT to the liberals to all of y'all, no one cares about your concerns. That's why you make marches and you do stupid things that everyone in the world laughs about. All those conservatives, we talk about y'all, we laugh at y'all. Whenever y'all get these little stupid things where they ask you what's a woman and you're like, you can't answer it and you walk away or do something, or whenever they catch you up in anything, when you want to try to accuse Trump of something or whatever, it's always the dumbasses that always say, I don't want to talk because you're whack, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're dumb, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you can't answer it. And you can't cancel me, guess why, bitch? Because I'm not a celebrity. So at the end of the day, and I'm a hacker, so you can't sue me, I'm going to hack where you're at and find you and then put your information everywhere. So now that you know that, you can tell whoever you want, but at the end of the day, you're all a whack, you're lazy as fuck, America hates you, and guess what? Nobody cares. I hope you know this. Like, when you complain about you're tired of working, this, that, no one's looking at the TikTok and saying, hey, guys in the government, let's change this for these dumbasses. They just laugh at y'all and think y'all are imbeciles and can't wait for y'all to just disappear, like I'm about to do. Talk to you later. Peace. Grow the fuck up.